Hello everyone, it's day 38 and today I have April 10, 2024 Indian Express newspaper and there are important articles over this page only, explained page and no other important article I'd found in the entire newspaper. And the article which is important in this explained page are very special. One is related to space technology, which is one of my favorite subjects. So this is about talking about the 3D map of the universe hints at a nature of dark energy. So dark energy, dark matter. So we will see what is dark energy and dark matter. So let us see what this article is about to say. The universe is expanding has been known for close to a century, thanks to the observation made by American astronomer Edwin Hubble in 1929. But this was predicted by Einstein. More recently, in the late 90s, scientists found that this expansion was happening at an accelerated rate. That is, not only was the universe expanding, it was expanding at an increasingly faster pace. The discovery, honored with the Nobel Prize in Physics for Saul Perlmutter, Brian P. Skimmed, and Adam G. Rizes in 2011, forced scientists to hypothesize the dark energy. So dark energy is a matter which is responsible for the expansion of the universe, and there is another concept of the dark matter, which is responsible for binding of the universe. But since the universe is expanding, so it is obviously uh, accepted fact that dark energy are in much greater amount than as compared to the dark matter. So roughly around 65 to 80 70% is around dark energy, 20 to 25 around or somewhere 26% is dark matter, and rest 5% of the universe that we see, that is the normal matter that we are able to witness. The reasoning was this: if the rate of expansion did not increase, it could be explained as a continuing after effect of the expansion caused by the Big Bang. That would keep open the possibilities of gravity prevailing at some point to either pull things back or to keep universe in a stable state. But the accelerated rate of expansion meant some other ingredient, an invisible energy that was at work too. Obviously, since scientists did not have any clue about this, what could be, they call it dark energy. Since then, scientists have not since dark energy was hypothesized in 2011. Okay, fine. So since then, scientists have not got any closer to shedding new light on the hypothesis, even though dark energy must be accounting for nearly 70% of the universe, nearly 70% of the universe, if its observed behavior is to be explained. The results from an ongoing experiment involving more than 900 researchers around the world have now offered the first glimmer of the hope. The Desi experiment. It is named as the Desi. Obviously, it has full form, not the literal meaning. The result announced on April 4 have come from observations of the dark energy spectroscopic instrument. So this is a full form: dark energy spectroscopic instrument, that is DESI, a unique equipment with 5,000 robotic eyes, each one of which can separately capture and process light coming from our galaxy. This gives DESI, mounted on the Nicholas V. Mile 4-meter telescope at the Kitt Peak National Observatory in Arizona, US, the ability to observe 5,000 galaxies at the same time. DESI has been operating for 3 years and is scheduled to continue for at least another 2 years. Data from the first year of the DESI observation, during which light from 6 million galaxies, some of which existed as far back as 11 billion years ago, was captured, have now been used to create the most comprehensive three-dimensional evolutionary map of the universe till date. We say we say it is a three-dimensional map because we have been able to measure the distances between between these galaxies to a very high level of precision. Some of these galaxies existed billions of years ago at a great distances from us. Light originating from these galaxies are reaching us only now. These 6 million galaxies together produce a very good evolutionary picture of the universe. Shadab Alam of Tata Institute of Fundamental Research, Mumbai, who is also part of the DESI collaboration, said the precise distances to these galaxies that scientists have been able to calculate has led to the mapping of the distribution and movement of these galaxies over time by comparing to the data with similar data for some of the galaxies obtained through other experiments. This has in turn allowed scientists to work out the expansion rate of the universe through different times in history. Using the first year's observational data, the Desi collaboration has calculated that the speed of expansion of the universe is increasing at the rate of 68.5 kilometer per second after every 3.26 million light years of expansion. Okay, though through these precise measurements, the scientists have found that some of the calculated values are not consistent with current well-established theoretical models, which otherwise describe the universe very well. So the dark energy intensity, these theoretical models suggest that the energy density of dark energy, or the amount of dark energy contained in any volume of space, remains constant even under expansion. So while the space itself expands, the energy density in the expanded space does not go down. In these models, a change in energy density would make the universe unstable. The results of Desi, however, suggest that these are changes in the energy. There are changes in the energy density. In fact, the whole purpose of the Desi collaboration is to look for the possible change in the energy density of the dark energy. Alam said. In the first year's data, there is just this slight hint that energy density may not be constant. Energy density of dark energy is seen to increase as well as decrease, but we are being extremely cautious as of now. The confidence level is around 2.5 sigma, translates to about 95% confidence, not enough for a scientific discovery of this magnitude and implication. We need to have 6 sigma confidence level, a near certainty, he said. But the initial hints have excited the scientist community. If change in the energy density is confirmed, it could lead to a complete unraveling of our current understanding of the universe. It would be the first glimpse into the nature of the dark energy, and could lead to entirely new physics. Right now, we know nothing about the nature of dark energy. Some scientists have speculated that it might be a new invisible field like a magnetic or a gravitational field. There is also a speculation about dark energy being a new particle. All these people must be looking at the data from the Desi very keenly, Alam said. The Desi collaboration has announced that it will begin analyzing data from subsequent years of observation almost immediately. So this was about the dark energy. So dark energy and dark matter, though both of the terms that we need to know is important. So another important article is about the elephant in the Botswana. So why Botswana is angry with the Germany? So let us see. So Botswana has said that kill elephant and save them. So this article titled "Why Botswana Wants to Give 20,000 I think elephants to Germany." So regarding that elephant, we need to know the Project Elephant that was started in 1992 by the Indian government, and Project Rehab, that is reducing. I think this was about the reduction in the collision of man and animal conflict. This was about the elephant. So reducing elephant or collision by something like using bees. So this was about Project Rehab in India. So let us come back to Botswana. And where is the location of Botswana? It is in the southern part of the Africa, which is bounded by the Chobe River. So Chobe River is important thing to know. Chobe River. And the countries surrounding it is Namibia, South Africa, Eswatini, Zimbabwe. No, Eswatini and Lesotho are not. Zimbabwe, Namibia, South Africa, Angola, Zambia. These are the countries which borders Botswana. So Botswana has literally an elephantine problem. It has too many elephants. And President Mokgweetsi Massi has now said he would like to send 20,000 of the animals to Germany, where there is a proposal to make it tougher to import trophies from hunting animals. Botswana is home to the world's largest elephant population of 1.3 lakh animals. Hunting has helped keep their numbers in check and brought revenues from trophy hunting licenses issued to rich Westerners. Germany is said to be the largest European importer of the African elephant trophies. Why there are so many elephants in Botswana? Unlike its South Central African neighbors, Botswana has been a safe haven for elephants due to its stable government and small human population. Following conflicts spurred mass poaching in Namibia and Angola. So Namibia and Angola, elephants in Botswana stopped crossing the Chobe River, a tributary of the Zambezi that marks the Botswana border with Namibia. Okay, Chobe River, tributary of Zambezi. Zambezi River that marks the border, Botswana's border with Namibia. Namibia. Okay, so here it is, Namibia. Botswana also implemented strict conservation policies, giving shoot to kill orders against suspected poachers in 2013. The following year, the country banned licensed trophy hunting. However, it lifted the ban in 2019. And why was hunting allowed again? Successful conservation resulted in a steady increase in the Botswana's elephant population over the years. In the early 1960s, the country had fewer than 10,000 elephants. By the mid 90s, the population had reached 80,000. Okay, according to the independent newsroom Conservation Frontlines, today elephants inhabit about 40% of the Botswana's land, which has led to increased human-animal conflict. So there is a problem in whole world. There is a problem of man-animal conflict due to the increase in human population. Here it is reverse. This man-animal conflict has arises due to the increase in the animal population. Interesting. Herds often damage homes in rural communities, drink water from pipes, feed or destroy crops, and trample people and cattle to death. So we are forced to collect our livestock early as we are afraid of the elephants. In the cattle post, people have deserted by 4 p.m. We have rounded off the animals, so by the time the elephants come, they do not find anyone. We wake up to find their tracks. There are too many elephants. A resident of Gobar Jonga town told the Voice of America. A large population of elephants also threatens other species and leads to biodiversity loss and habitat degradation. Elephants tear down trees for fodder and consume large amount of water, which can cause a decline in non-elephant wildlife. So, how does the animal hunting help? Botswana has been donating its elephants. It gave around 10,000 to Angola last year and 500 to Mozambique in 2022, but this has not made much of a difference. Lifting the ban on trophy hunting helps in two ways. It lowers the population and helps the economy as hunters cough up as much as $50,000 for each animal they kill. A report in Morning Brew said trophy hunting brought 5 million. Okay, so trophy hunting, this has been repeating again and again. So this is related to Botswana elephant hunting. So trophy hunting that we must know. Local population in 2021, according to the government figures. Also, trophy hunters injected $250 million into South Africa's economy yearly and supported 17,000 jobs, according to one estimate in 2018. The report said. It has also been argued that regulated trophy hunting ultimately helps the species as governments pump the money into conservation and share profits with local communities, which can prevent habitat loss. So, what's the problem then? Western countries and animal rights advocates deem hunting to be cruel and unethical and responsible for quickening population decline in the imperiled species. Trophy hunters prefer to kill the largest, strongest animal whose loss cause population decline. Okay. So this is the issue. Issue is also there. So let us move to another important article. This was about the forecast of the food inflation. I will not try to cover entire. Uh, so this is about talking about the international prices and about the possible La Nina effect. So let us see what this article is going to say. There are two reasons why food inflation may soften: easing global prices and make imports feasible, and a likely La Nina. This should allow RBI to cut interest rate in the coming months. So this is an important thing, that important forecast. So import of pulses. So this is about the FAO's, United Nations Food and Agriculture Food Price Index. So food price index has been prepared by FAO. So this we need to know. FAO Food and Price Index. Food price index, sorry, food, not food and price, but food price index. So this is important thing to note down. So this is this given here possible La Nina effect. So we need to know what is El Nino, what is La Nina. So not that much important, but we need to know this chart which is given there. So this is talking about the import of pulses, import of vegetable oil. So the figures are not consistent. That is, some year they are increasing, some year they are decreasing. So declining or inclining trend is not there, continuous trend is not there. There are trend, but let us see another important article if there is any. So I don't think any other important article is there. So these three were important: about the dark energy and about the Botswana elephant, So that we have covered Chobe River, which is tributary of Zambezi River, which form the boundary between Namibia and Botswana, that we need to know. And food price index that is released by FAO. So that is important article. So that's all from today's newspaper. Then we will cover tomorrow's newspaper very soon. Till then,